chaps. We have about just over 400 kilometers to go today to get to Delhi. I don't know if it's a dust haze, but it looks pretty misty already, and we're not looking forward to the smog in Delhi. So yeah, we had a month left of the trip, and we decided we don't want any more. So we bought ourselves a new ticket to fly home. This is the last long day on a bike for us. Sometimes on a dual carriageway, which is what this is, you get motorcyclists and sometimes cars coming up along the hard shoulder the opposite way. Just a minute ago we had a lorry coming towards us on this lane, on the outside lane. Absolute mental. Bloody dangers everywhere. There's two reasons you can't go too fast. Oh, it's probably more than that. Well, you can't go too fast on a motorway or dual carriageway. One, nobody indicates, so they could just pull out in front of you, which happened to Helene a minute ago. Plus, all of a sudden you can get cattle or dogs just slowly walking across. But in one sense, driving the main roads, I prefer it this way than the British way. Not only that, I mean, there's just no police. There's no traffic police whatsoever. So if there are speed limit signs, no one takes a blind bit of notice. Look at this monstrosity here. Alright, it's normally a tractor, and they got loads of hay and shit. Oh, it's not a tractor this time. It looks mental. Helen means business today. She can't wait to get home, so she's not hanging around. I hope she remains safe. Well, we thought we only had 4 hours left to get to New Delhi, and we come across a motorway that would take us all the way there in just 4 hours, and well, it turns out you're not allowed motorbikes on motorways, but on this particular motorway, which was rather annoying. So that's put an extra 2.5 hours on our trip. I mean, what the hell? Oh, this place is just full of temples for sale, ready to be painted. Wow. Oh, yeah. Helen has had so many near misses today. It's scary. At one time, a truck pushed her on a dual carriageway into a wall. A piece of rubber came off the bike. That's how bad it was. Well, Google has taken us through this village. So, yeah. far different than a motorway, don't you think? I mean, to get to Delhi, surely there's a main bloody road. I don't believe we're going through this. Really? Why does Google give us, when we want a quickest route, why does it take us through places like this? It wouldn't bring other traffic through this, like lorries and stuff. Mental. Bloody hell, it's like a bomb's at this place, isn't it? Well, we're hoping we're gonna get on a main road in a minute. I mean, this is mental. Still got 3 3/4 hours to go. Party time. Well, I've won our last 100 kilometers and we would ideally like a coffee. There have been plenty of places in the last 40 kilometers to have a coffee, but because we're a bit sick of the filth, the smells, we can only now. We were a bit harder to begin with, but we want someone that looks fairly clean and respected. We weren't like that to start with, you know. We could sit with anyone, but I don't know. It's just 80% of the time it's been just it doesn't help because Helene went to the toilet somewhere and she nearly puked and came back out, and I think that stayed with her. Good morning, chaps. Hope you're doing well. Well, yesterday we travelled 400 kilometres towards Delhi. Got on the edge about 4 o'clock. We stopped. I broke my bracket from my GoPro and I couldn't be arsed trying to fix it, so anyway, so there's no footage of coming through Delhi towards our hotel, which is near the airport. Took about an hour and a half. It was rush hour. We were tired. It was absolutely friggin' nightmare. And I was so chuffed with Helene, who managed to keep her composure, even though obviously I was following Google Maps and made about 3 wrong turns. I just wasn't reading it correctly, and it put about another half an hour on the journey. Anyway, she kept her cool. It was mental. The traffic was just mental. Everyone's jostling for a better position, and of course we got heavy bikes. Himalayan's got heavy bikes. We got all the gear, so we can't maneuver like the other motorbikes. They're lightweight. The cars didn't give a shit about you. Literally, nobody cares about anybody else on the roads. Literally don't care. They only care about themselves. And we're jam-packed. You can get 5 lanes on this road, and yet there's 7 lanes of traffic. If there's 2 lanes, there'd be 3 or 4 lanes of traffic. Do you get what I'm saying? You'll have 4 lanes of traffic on a 2-lane road. So you're completely squeezed in amongst all this. They don't respect motorbikes at all. Now with Helen, she can only just about touch the floor, so every time she stops, she needs a flat surface to be able to handle the bike. I was so scared that she was going to fall in amongst all this madness of traffic, but she didn't, thankfully. Anyway, so we got to this hotel. The pictures look very nice. Get to the hotel, it's a different name than what it is on booking.com. Bit of a con. And yeah, anyway, the people are nice, that's all I can say. The room is pretty shite, but the bedding was clean. That was important for us, you know. It's one of the few times that I can say bedding was clean. And yeah, we got ourselves a nice balcony, this room. I'll show you it, okay? We got a wonderful view of some walls, a tree that has seen better days, and oh yeah, some more litter. Normally you would have to pay an extra 500 for this room, for the balcony. So anyway, this is the end of our trip. We cut it short by half. We really don't like India. Nothing against the people, they're fine. They're as good as anywhere, I guess. But yeah, I'll tell you what, if Trump visited India like we have, he would call it a shithole. Well, wish us luck. We got to go 37 kilometers across Delhi to hand the bikes back. It's about 11 o'clock so in the morning, so hopefully the traffic's going to be okay. You okay, Helen? Yeah, but take it easy to start with. Let's hope we don't get lost. It's not so bad when you've been travelling for a few hundred kilometres and you got to deal with this stuff, but first thing in the morning it's going to be quite nervy until a little while. And one of the hardest things is trying to stick together, because Helene ain't got navigation, so she needs to be able to be right behind me. It'd be easy to get lost. She done so well yesterday. We thought we'd miss the bloody traffic, but there must be traffic all the time, constantly. This is a place where people, I know in England, myself included, might on the odd time jump a red light, but what we noticed yesterday evening was the total disregard for red lights, you know. Sometimes it is mental. I don't know if I'm doing right here. Really don't know. There's bloody roads all over the place. You're not? Okay, I'll slow up. We need to move out bit by bit. Fucking hell, you asshole. They're all fucking assholes. Should be a bend here, then we do 1.7 kilometers before we turn right. Yeah, I'll get in a different lane, you asshole. Met the traffic now, haven't we? You asshole. Oh, I can't have the GoPro on all the time, but fucking hell. How people can just chop you up, especially on a bloody roundabout. They don't give way. That's the thing. Nobody gives way to anyone. Especially if you're an asshole. Must admit, bloody so far, Helen, New Delhi is a lot cleaner than every other bloody town and city and whatever we've gone through. Yeah, main road, yeah, it could be. Well, at least that's something. Still don't stop people chucking litter out of their cars, does it? And there must be people cleaning it. See, this is quite nice. How do we go? How do we do this? How do the Indians do this? Right, we're there. Cool. You end up having to drive like them, otherwise you don't get bloody anywhere. Well, we went through a clean part of town and now we're in a dirty part of town. There is shit everywhere. These cows in the city, it's just mental. Fucking eating, scavenging. The scavengers, a disgrace. That is. Oh my god, how can people live in this fucking hole? What do they do? Absolute terrible. Oh, you don't look healthy, you're gonna die soon, aren't you? 60 meters. Oh, there's no point in fucking indicating for you, is it, you twat? So the reason me and Helen are leaving, partly, you know, because the views have just been pretty shit, the experience has been not very good, but fucking hell, it's just full of shit. It's a real shithole. And this is the final day, is just the worst. Oh, worse for traffic and worse for everything else. Yeah, you're gonna do that at some point, aren't you? Oh, what are we coming into now? Fucking hell. Oh my god, don't fall here because you'll be falling in a shitload of mud and crap. Okay. Right, I'm gonna stay here, let those guys go. I wonder if I get a chance I can get through, yeah. Where are you, Helen? Yeah, I will, I'll wait. Nice one. Right. Fucking hell. Right, we go left here for a short. Yeah, well, I'm waiting. Tell you one thing though, guys, the smog isn't what I was expecting. It's no dirtier than the rest of so indicators on. Don't know if this one's going as well. He is. Oh, we're just gonna have to fucking push our way. Bloody sandwiched in here, like mad. Right. Here we, oh, there you are. How'd you overtake me, you bugger? That's it, you fucking assholes. Mind you, that's the way it is here, that's the way it is. Everyone's a bunch of assholes, including me and Helen. We've had to learn to be assholes just to get it through. So when we come back to the UK, we're going to have many asshole characteristics and bad habits. So beware on the roads. You fucking knobhead. Bloody hell, a bit of breathing space. That's another thing, when there's ambulance services and all that coming behind you, nobody pulls over. It's funny, you smell something nice food wise and the next second you smell shit. But just because you fucking wanker. I know, but I thought I'd be a gentleman and let one guy. Yeah, my mistake. Just don't be a gentleman. Well, not like they're stopping for fucking red lights, is it? Just go down here. Oh, fuck it. No, everyone's ignoring it. Let's go. We must be as bad as them, aren't we? Well, finding the drop-off point for these vehicles ain't that easy. Many thanks for watching, guys. In our last video of India, we visit the very impressive Red Fort and show a glimpse of our next adventure. See you next time. Taddy bye.